Hey everybody, welcome to my suburban oasis. My name is Soleil and I garden in a Zone 5B in mid-Michigan, and today we are at Everlasting's in the Wildwood, which is a beautiful nursery located near Owosso, Michigan. And I will put information about the nursery down in the description below if you're interested in visiting. So I thought I would take you guys around and check things out as I shop. So this nursery actually sells unique stone products, which is pretty awesome. They have some amazing and large planters, and they do custom planters as well. Aren't these beautiful? One of these trough planters would look amazing in my front porch. They have some gorgeous wrought iron arches here that are almost custom done. I don't know who does them, but they're beautiful. They're all sorts of shapes and sizes as well. And another fun thing that they have that you can't get many places are wrought iron urns. These are gorgeous heavyweight urns, and they have all different sizes and shapes and colors. They just last forever. And the fun thing about a lot of the unique stone and the wrought iron is you can just leave them out over the winter time, even in cold climates like Michigan. They also have a number of different types of baskets that you can buy that will have the ability to put baskets in, or the cocoa coir liners. I've kind of decided not to do any more of those myself because they require so much more water. These are beautiful. Look at those fluted urns. Those are just so unique. I mean, some of the planters that they have here are definitely estate worthy, including some of the statues that they have. Look at these gorgeous urns right over here. Aren't these beautiful? They do also install fountains. They have a number of different small statues over here. These are so cute to look at. They have little angels and frogs and bunnies and squirrels. They have some leaf stepping stones. At least I would consider these to be a stepping stone. A beautiful sun. Maybe you can hang these up on something like a fence. And look at that bust in the back here. That is beautiful. We have a welcome. I don't know if this is an artichoke. I think it's an artichoke. And look at this lady's head planter. That one's beautiful. Very similar to the one that I have. It's hard to find ones that look very pretty. So this lady's head planter is marked at $130, and I think that's actually a pretty reasonable price for it, given that I believe that will last for many, many years. They have some gorgeous ceramic pots, and here's a beautiful fountain with alliums, and they have a gorgeous garden. I'll take you guys back to where they do weddings. So let me show you the other pots that they have right now. They have these gorgeous ceramic pots. They have, I think they even have Michael Carr pots here. I saw some that looked very similar with the volcanic look. They have some beautiful trough planters if you're into that. Look at these cute ones. You can make some really pretty succulent bowls. We've gotten some pots from here before and they are fantastic. They sell a ton of proven winners varieties. You can see they've got lots of lemony lace elderberry in here. And here's a fun table that has some ground covers on it. These are called pathway plants. They are really a specialty nursery. They have things that you can't find in many other places. So we have mazes, blue star creeper. This one's pretty. Look at the pretty little foliage on that. Each one of these is about $6. And this is the full sun area right here where they have lots of perennials. The annuals are out front. They sell all sorts of proven winner annuals and perennials. This one is, let's see, what is this? Festival Star. So that is a gypsophilia or a baby's breath. That one's pretty. Lots of black pots also. Again, varieties that you can't find in many other places, they will have here. Here's what the blooms look like on the Boom Chocolata, this beautiful purple with that deep dark foliage. Those are selling for $17. Over here we have some gorgeous penstemon. This one is called Blackbeard. And look at those pretty blooms on that and that gorgeous foliage. Now this is the Heaven Scent, and you can see they have it in a small container. So the small containers are $13. They have some shade plants over here that it looks like they're getting ready to put out, and they have them in much smaller pots than you would otherwise see maybe at like a big box store or something like that. So it gives you an opportunity to try things in a smaller pot. So this is a $13 Shadowland water slide hosta. Those get pretty big. Now this side definitely gets the afternoon shade, but you can see their hosta table is amazing. We have the Shadowland water slide. We have these mighty mini hostas. This one's called Munchkin. Look at that tiny chartreuse one. So they have lots of little varieties of tiny hostas here, as well as ones that will get super large, like the Sum and Substance hostas. A whole nother aisle of hostas. So really, if you're looking for a certain type of hosta, this is a great place to come because they have so many different varieties. This one is called Age of Gold. You can see how bright the color is on that. And then we have like variegated Jacob's Ladder. This is actually called Stairway to Heaven. I remember I was thinking that the Heaven Sent one was called that, but they do actually have a variety called that. So this is a variegated one. Very pretty. And this one's called Golden Feathers. Look at that. That's beautiful. Has some pink edges on it and some very bright gold foliage to begin with. And this one gets 6 to 8 inches tall and 12 to 14 inches wide, so it's not even a very big one. A wonderful one for a small space, huh? Yeah, and that one is $16. So many varieties of heuchera and tiarella. Pumpkin spice here on the end. We have some roses. And just look at all of the fern choices and all of the colors of the tiarella and the heuchera. Wow. This one is catching fire. I have this one in my shade garden, and it's not this bright because it is in pretty much full shade. We have frosted berry here. This is probably Red Rover. Yep, Red Rover. And then you can see they have some smaller pots up top here for like $13, $11 for some of the smaller ones. Just awesome varieties that you can't find in many other places. Crested surf fern. Look at this midnight rose coral bell. It's got speckled leaves on it. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. They have lady and red fern. All the astilbes on the other side. Let's see what kind of Brunnera they have. I'm spotting some over here. This one is the Jack Frost variety. Oh, and look here, they have the variegated one. This one is $20, and this is just the variegated one. And then let's see what we have up here. More Jack Frost. And this one is called, the price is written over the tag. Something glass, looking glass. Okay, and this one looks like it is completely light silver. Isn't that pretty? That would really light up the shade. That one is $11. And so many different varieties of the astilbe. We have some with some dark foliage on it. Let's see what this one's called. Chocolate Shogun. And it looks like it has creamy white blooms. Blooms in early to midsummer. That is beautiful. And that one is $16. Chocolate Shogun. Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have some Liriope here. This one is Liriope spicata. I don't recommend this one. This one can get invasive. If you get Liriope muscari, that one is not invasive. And I do have that one in my garden. It is a clump forming kind. Oh, look, we've got some pulmonarias over here. We have Spot On, Pinkaboo, Shrimps on the Barbie. This one has kind of a coral colored flower. Pretty, pretty. And we have some hellebores. So these are $11. These look like they are smaller ones, so they may not have bloomed yet, but they look big enough to probably bloom next year. So that's a pretty good deal. And we have some of the smaller ones here. We have Honeymoon, and we have Niger Snowbells. Okay, I might have to get one of these. The Helleborus Niger is the Christmas Lenten rose. Not Lenten rose, it's the Christmas rose, right? It's the one that blooms earliest. So I might have to pick one of these up. We have some chocolate chip ajuga, so pathway color. We have lots of other pathway color over here with thyme everywhere. I can't show you everything. Here's an interesting one. This is called Freckle Face. There's some blue-eyed grass, lots of different kinds of bellflowers, oregano. We have the black lace elderberry, as well as some hibiscus and catmint. They just have anything and everything that you could possibly want. Look at that midnight purple salvia. That is a really dark one. We have some spurge, cushion spurge. We have some lupins and hollyhocks and gaura. Lots of cute little succulents up here. Ornamental grasses. There's butterfly bushes. And I just want to take you guys into the gardens now because they're really, really pretty back here. They have a waterfall, and like I said, you can actually have a wedding here. You can just hear the sound of the water. Some more beautiful urns that they probably just haven't planted yet, flanking the entrance. And some gorgeous hostas. Wow, they have some amazing peonies, and their lilacs are in bloom. It looks like their tulips have just gone over. Lots of things just starting to come up here. There's some beautiful hydrangeas that are yet to bloom. And look at the moss on this waterfall. Isn't this gorgeous? This has been here for years. There's a beautiful bench to sit on. And then sweet flag grass along the edges as the water ripples down. And we have some astilbes here. Lots of boxwoods, Japanese maples in the background. We have a few tulips left here. And another waterfall tucked away in this corner. Just like a secret garden. And look at this gorgeous fountain right here. You can hear all of the birds around. And we are under a corkscrew willow right now. So let's come out from under here and take a look back. You can see there are some beautiful viburnums blooming down there, because I think that's what they are. But here is the corkscrew willow that sits by the pond. And all of the gorgeous lilacs. This looks like there's a tamarack over here, like a weeping tamarack. I've never seen one of those before. Look at this. I think this is a tricolor beech. It's probably the largest one that I have seen. And then as we walk back along this path, yes, I do believe this is a viburnum. Aren't these gorgeous? They have these beautiful lace cap flowers all over them, next to some spirea and ninebark for color. Very pretty. Looks like there's a dogwood that's blooming down here, and a redbud that just stopped blooming. And back here is actually a river, I think, or it's a pond. I'm not sure which. But you can see they've started a garden in here with some hosta and brunnera. And this pond over here is fairly new. It hasn't been here for that long. But this would be a gorgeous setting for a wedding. It really would be. And this waterfall over here is flanked by some of that all gold Hakona Chloe grass. I wonder if these are cattails that they have growing in here. Oh, and then we have the variegated Hakona Chloe grass right here. So pretty. It looks like they have deutzia that is going over and spilling over this wall here. Just starting to bloom. That could be the snowflake variety. It's the white one, all white. And some gorgeous sweet wood roof under the pines. In the greenhouse. And wouldn't you love to have something like that in your garden? I know I would. Just about everything that is in this section of the greenhouse I would love to have in my garden. Look at that beautiful planter that they put together with herbs. Some really cute animal planters. Lots of gorgeous house plants. Some decorative features. Some stone circles and some gorgeous stone hangers that you could drape from trees. Some really fun garden stakes right here with hummingbirds. They have just about anything you could ask for here. Look at this table. Isn't that stunning? So not only do they have houseplants in the greenhouse, and I apologize for the noise of the fans, but they have all of the annuals in here. So you can see this is their row of coleus. And it's not just one row, it's actually double tiered. So just about any type of coleus you can imagine is in here. And then they also have herbs, all of the different kinds of oregano in here. They have the ornamental oregano like Kent Beauty. So pretty. And in terms of prices, are they marked? I don't know, I'm gonna have to see. I think they're a certain price, like $5.35 or something like that each. This is beautiful, Sedona Sunset. Look at that bright orange color. Lots of different types of mint in here. They have lemon mint and chocolate mint. And here we have basil. This one is beautiful. This is a pineapple basil, I believe. It's variegated, and then lavender. Look at the pentas over here. Aren't those pretty? They've made some into tree forms, including the fuchsias right here. That is gorgeous. And some heliotrope ones. We've got some trailing verbena in here. These are beautiful. Some celosia. We have the Senorita Blanca. And this is a gorgeous plant. These are actually seedless. So if you've grown these before, this one's the Rosalita variety that's pink, and you've had trouble with the Cleome seeding itself, these are seedless. Lots of Superbena in here. Lots and lots. I love Superbena. You have orange and purple. All the different colors. I do like the sparkling amethyst. I did grow that one last year. It was very robust. Fantastic plant. This one looks really healthy. I feel like I should get a couple of these. They have beautiful alyssum. These are so pretty. They have angelonia. They have all sorts of succulents and cacti. Honestly, you could find just about whatever you're looking for in here. They have the annual salvias. This is hot lips. The hummingbirds would love that one. I don't even know what this plant is. Oh, this is a type of fuchsia. Just look at the color on that foliage. I would not have expected that. Rock and blue suede shoes salvia. We have this gorgeous rock and deep purple salvia. Love the color on that one. And then there's the rock and fuchsia salvia. So many different colors. And then these are the giant like sun patiens, you guys. These grow about 3 feet tall. They are amazing. You can grow them in full sun or part sun. You might not actually think they're gonna get that big, but they sure do. Look at these beautiful rubber plants. $26, that's a great deal for these large ones. They even have the ruby variety. Petunias like you wouldn't believe. I mean, like 3 aisles of petunias. And they also have, what is this? Is this a dahlia of some type? A dark foliage dahlia that blooms yellow. Mystic Illusion. I've never seen that one before. This is a dahlia hybrid. Okay, love the color of the foliage on that. And they've got tons of dahlias in here, you guys. So many different ones to choose from, and they're just starting to bloom. This is where I got my very first dahlia. They have beautiful Rocapoco impatiens, the apple blossom, the wisteria, the white, the rose. All the different ones. Here's some more dahlias to look at. White ones, red ones. Here's another dark foliage one. This one's called Mystic Sparkler. Look at the color on that. So much fun. Then we have some of the Feathered Friends varieties of ajuga. The Cordial Canary and the Fancy Finch. And some Creeping Sedum. And Persian Shield. Those are beautiful. Lots of ornamental grasses over here. Some baby cacti. Verbena bonariensis. We have the papyrus. Graceful Grasses Baby Tut, and they have King Tut. Mexican Flame Vine. I mean, plants you've just never seen before. Look at these beautiful plants everywhere. Here's a cute little Hypnotica bicolor pink dahlia. So some small ones, some bigger ones. We have some proven accents. We've got the Plum Dandy. We've got Super Bells back here. Honeyberry. Miss Lilac. They make custom containers, so they have to have all of these different types of plants to really, you know, fill them in. So amazing. French lavender plants. Bunch of different types of Tradescantia here. We'll come down here. There's a whole nother greenhouse besides this one. Here we have some nice potato vine. All the different ones, including Upside Black Coffee. It's a little bit more filigree leaf. All the different proven accents, like this Lamium here, Pink Chablis. And look at this fern leaf lavender. Isn't this beautiful? I wonder if that's a perennial. I don't really know. Maybe it's not and that's why it's in here. Blooms in summer, grows to 36 inches tall, and it is not hardy. So that is a really, really tall lavender plant with these little dealy bobber heads. That's pretty. All right, we have also over here some lantana, luscious citron, citrus, luscious berry blend, such bright colors. And begonias. We have lots of begonias down here. Campfire flame. This is a Biden's hybrid. I can't show you everything, but I think you get the gist here that they pretty much do grow everything. So many different kinds of Bidens. And then there's heliotrope that the butterflies love. Lots of different types of vines. This is a passion flower vine. Well, we're definitely running out of time, but I want to say thank you so much for joining me today on this field trip that we took over to Everlastings in the Wildwood. It's a beautiful place to come to. It's only open for a short period of time. I believe they close in July. And so run on over here if you're looking for anything that you could possibly imagine. They've got it. Thanks so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Bye!